Sexual violence against women is wrong. Don't blame the culture, don't blame alcohol, and don't blame the victim. Sexual violence is a crime, and it will be prosecuted.
In a trial that lasted 3 weeks, a jury took just 3 hours to reach a verdict for two former Vanderbilt football players found guilty of rape.
Tonight, justice for the survivor who sat silently through weeks of testimony and disturbing video evidence. Right now, Vandenburg and Cory Batey are behind bars, each found guilty on all of the charges against them.
News Channel 5's Chris Conti was in court for today's emotional conclusion. He begins our team coverage tonight.
Presumption of innocence. Legally, under the law, that was the right afforded to these two men for the last 18 months.
He did not digitally penetrate anybody's vagina.
They didn't do it, they said, didn't drunkenly rape that young female student inside Gillette Hall on June 23rd of 2013. Didn't do it, even though the video they recorded on an iPhone clearly showed that they did.
He took photographs that he never should have taken. He exercised judgment that was deplorable.
In the end, it would be that damning video that Vandenburg and Cory Batey tried to erase, which a 12-person jury couldn't erase from their minds.
You sat there and saw that bottle. You sat there and saw that finger.
And so at 4:49 p.m., their presumption of innocence was gone.
We find Mr. Vandenburg guilty of aggravated rape.
From Vandenburg's father, the purest form of raw human emotion.
We find Mr. Vandenburg guilty of aggravated rape.
As one by one,
Count 3, we find him guilty of aggravated rape.
count by count, a 3-week-long trial came to a close.
Batey guilty of aggravated sexual battery.
Unable to hide their anguish, Batey's family, Vandenburg's family, left the courtroom in tears. The victim was sitting there as well. She cried too, and smiled a bit as she walked away, knowing that the two men who raped her were taken away directly to jail. A statement was read on her behalf.
I want to remind other victims of sexual violence, you are not alone. You are not to blame.
She did not deserve this, and I'm sorry that this happened for her.
A presumption of innocence that is presumed no more.
It is what it is.
And this will be the first night of many for Vandenburg and Cory Batey behind bars, as their charges carry decades of jail time. They will be sentenced on March the 6th. At the Davidson County Courthouse tonight, Chris Conti, News Channel 5 HD.